these next two books, I thought they'd be in similar condition. These are not going to be 9/8, okay? But they're not in the same condition. On the front, they kind of look like they're very similar, but the back, in these books, anytime you buy a Predator #1, make sure it's a first print. This is if you're planning on collecting it. You actually, when you open it up, it'll say right there, first printing, right on the cover, the back cover, the back of the cover, the front cover. Say first printing on it. All right. What you want to make sure on this is these tend to have color pulls all the time, man. This one doesn't appear to have it so much. But this does have one clear tick right there. And that's the one thing that brings this one down. Now, where you want to look in Predator, right? See, it's got little, yeah, I guess it does have a little bit. No, it's got a little bit thing right there. Okay. The back of it, this is where the color pulls big time on it, a lot. This one doesn't have it so much. I'm sending this one to Kendra because this is one in the better condition. Yeah, right there you can see a little bit of pull, color pull. Right there, see? You're gonna see the other one, how much it has. But this right here, man, not bad, right? Definitely gonna be in the 9s, especially after a break. I want to see what Kendra can do. Obviously, you can't get rid of that white tick. You can't. So you're going to see this even when it comes back. But it should look just a little bit better. And of course, you're going to see little... Man, kind of blows. All depends on what kind of angle you're looking at this from, right? But I could see this hopefully coming back to me at a 9.4. Hopefully. This one, on the other hand, though, now this, because of the condition that it's in, the front looks phenomenal outside of that pull right there. But outside of that, it looks pretty damn good, man. That front definitely looks better than this one. But the back, look at how much. See that? Yeah, this one you could definitely notice it a lot more. And that, in my opinion, is going to take... this might come back as an 8.0. If I'm lucky, probably an 8.0. Now, CGC is only pressing books for $10. So, what the hell? I'll have CGC press it for $10. And cross my fingers. Can it come back at a 9.0 with that? I don't think so, man. I don't know. I mean, it's not... It's just discolored. That's really all it is. It's not really... bends or creases. So realistically, like that stuff right there, that can come out with a press. See that? But a $10 press, what the heck? I'll have CGC do it because I got to send some other moderns to them anyway. And if it comes back at an 8.0 or higher, I'll be okay with it. This one right here, that right there is the biggest part for it. 9.2, 9.4. All right, we'll see what it comes back at. All right, let's take a look at these books. Color pull did not affect me as much as I thought it would. The ticks, of course, did, but we were expecting that. This is the one that was pressed by CCS. And it had some discoloration in the back. That came back as a 9.0, which I thought this would be coming back at around an 8.0 to an 8.5. Comes back at a 9.0. Now the Kendras, this one I thought was going to come back higher, but definitely I overgraded it originally. The ticks, of course, it's like, look, this is plainly the ticks that gave me this grade. But the book, this one, in my opinion, looks a little bit better than the other one does. And it's mainly because of the back. The back cover does not have as much discoloration as the other book does. Just has a much better looking back cover. They both have a similar look to them, and yeah, they're both 9.0s. The only good thing about these books is that I'm seeing nowadays where this is now starting to be coveted, not like it used to be. Yeah, people, there's a certain niche of people that wanted them before, but I think that niche is growing. It's starting to be like Secret Wars 8 type, like some of the Spider-Man Key type books, the 252s and the 238s and the 300s, where, the 7.0 and an 8.5, there's very little difference in how much they go. And say a 9.0 to a 9.4 is very little difference of what it goes. It comes because of the projects that is being done around the character. So Predator, Aliens, also, they're owned by the same company, and they're making really good projects out of them. I don't know if you guys have watched the Aliens series that's on right now. It's magnificent, as was the animated film for Predator. It was really good as well, and I think that just opens up like more of a fan base for the character, and then people start looking and seeing, hey man, that cover is freaking great, right? Not saying that as a collectible, this has collectability, right? People want it, and you're starting to see it more. Unlike the Spider-Man keys, this isn't printed as much as the Spider-Man keys were. But that doesn't mean that it's rare. I mean, there's a lot out there, but what you're going to see out there is probably going to be like the raws they're going to be mostly high grade, meaning like 7.0 to 8.5 range. I think you're going to be really lucky if you go out there in the wild and find something that's truly in a near mint plus type condition. I would probably pay a little bit of a premium for a copy like that, but I don't think I would pay $100 yet for a near mint plus. Not yet, anyway, because even if you see it in a bag and board, you still got to take it out of that bag and board and look at the back, and not many sellers are going to allow you to do that. I would always ask, though, just to make sure, because majority of books that you're going to find in the raw are going to have discoloration like this. I'm telling you, these books are they're known for that. And then that'll bring the grade down some. So if you're paying $100 for a book like that, and you got to press it and then grade it, you're not gonna make any money if that's your intent, is to sell it. For me, I've graded around 10 or more, at least 10 of these already, and I've only received one 9.8. That is in my PC. I'm looking for another one, though. Definitely am looking for another one. But yeah, these are the results. Have a good night.